Tony Hunt. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about some makeup. We're going to discuss the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. There are a lot of people talking about this. Everyone is saying it's pretty much the second coming of Jesus. L'Oreal came out with a few other new products. I don't have everything they came out with, but I did get the Infallible blush, the stick blush, and I picked up one of their liquid lip sticks here. I will be talking about each of these coming up. But first we're going to get right into this foundation, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. I did not like this. I am one of the few people I've heard review this foundation that didn't like it. Maybe it's the wrong shade. I got the shade 415, I believe that was Rose Ivory, because I have a very cool undertone. And I will be inserting swatches up here. It's really, it looks a little too light, but it's like a yellowish peach color on me. And it said Rose Ivory, but this doesn't come out rose on me at all. The undertone is just completely wrong. It's not cool. I'm going to be going through some other L'Oreal foundations that I do like, just to show you what colors and undertones work better for me, just in case you're around my skin tone. But yeah, this 415, it was, and you'll see on my arm, it might be too light. I'm not really sure what the deal is. But besides it not being a cool undertone like it was supposed to be, it really crusted up around my nose. I'm actually not wearing it today because I wore it enough to know that I don't want to put it on my face anymore. It was light. It's a very liquidy consistency. It has a nice pump. I'll give it all those wonderful things. But yeah, it gathered really bad around my nose. You could tell it was on my face to the point that it looked funny. And when I would rub, like if I had to blow my nose, like you could tell that I rubbed places off my nose. It did not work well for my skin whatsoever. But of course, foundation is very personal, so don't take my word for it. If you wanted to try it, I think you should go ahead and try it. I seem to be one of the few people that really just did not like it whatsoever. But I'm going to go over some other L'Oreal foundations that I do like, and I'm sure everybody and their mother has the Infallible Pro Matte. This has been out for a couple of years. This is high coverage. This is very matte. I only wear this in the summer if I don't want my makeup to budge whatsoever. You won't really see me wear this in the winter a whole lot. This shade is 102 Shell Beige. I think this does have a pink undertone to it. It is a lot darker than what I just picked up, and you will see on my arm it's much darker. Another reason why I don't wear this in the winter is because this is probably too dark for me right now. But I do like the undertone when I'm a little tan. This works out well. This doesn't bunch up anywhere on my nose. And really, for such a full coverage matte foundation, this looks pretty good on my skin. Another foundation from L'Oreal, and I think they still make this, but it's the Visible Lift Blur Foundation. This stuff is fantastic. I can wear this year-round. It's not exactly glowy, but it's not really matte either. It looks really nice. It lays well on the skin. I have 204 Creamy Natural. This might be just a tad too dark for me right now, but I shear it out so much, it works either way. I actually find that if a foundation is the right undertone for me, if it's a cool undertone, I can go a shade lighter or darker and make it work just fine. It's when it's not the right undertone, it could match me perfectly, but if it's yellow, I look hideous. But yeah, this is one of my tried and true foundations. I've had a few of these bottles over the past few years. I hope they keep making this. I know this line has been out, and you know how these makeup companies are. They'll have something out for a couple years, you'll get hooked, and then they'll take it away. But this is really good, and if you have more mature skin, or really just, if your skin isn't perfect, this looks really nice on it. And I wanted to compare these other L'Oreal swatches with what color of foundation looks well on me right now. And of course it's my YSL All Hour Stick Foundation. And this is in BR20. So just to compare this, if you have anything near my skin tone, just to compare with how like yellow, peachy that L'Oreal looked. And it wasn't the lightest shade, believe it or not. There was a couple lighter options for this foundation. So yeah, there were all the L'Oreal foundation tones I have swatched out. I'm just gonna say this was a hard pass. Did not like this whatsoever. Now something I did like is their stick blush, and let's get the real name of this. Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. I believe they came out with a stick foundation. I haven't tried that yet. I'll probably wait till I'm out of my YSL to give this a try, just so they don't dry out, but I do want to try it. But yeah, this one is Cheeky Dimension. I don't know if that, it says 46, so I don't know if that's just a name of what it is, or if that's the actual shade. But it's a very pretty corally peachy shade. There is a little bit of shimmer, not glitter, it's not glittery and it's not overly luminous. It's just there's a little something there, so it's not completely flat on your cheeks. And to tell you the truth, it almost reminds me of NARS Orgasm, which I don't have right now, but I used to have it. It has that color to it. But yeah, I do wear this. I like it. Now how I apply it is I take my little Sephora, what is this? Mini Pro Flawless Airbrush. And I don't put this right on my face because that would, oh goodness, that would be a mess. But yeah, I just take my little Pro brush here, kind of swish it around and pat it on like this. So I don't just really rub my foundation too much underneath it. But yeah, I like it. It's like a nice corally, peachy, glowy. Because y'all know I do not like a shimmery blush. I hate shimmery blushes. I just don't. I know it's a trend that's coming up. Everybody's got shimmery blushes these days. Not for Tony. Here. We'll put a little more on just for the camera. But yeah, the formula on this is very nice. It lasts all day. I can't say it wears off any differently than my other cream blushes. The other stick blushes I own are from Bite Beauty, and they look like this. These are a lot stiffer, a very stiff formula compared to this. This is easier to work on your cheeks. I like them both, but this is a little more user-friendly, and I like it, and I will continue to wear it, and it might be a very nice summer blush. Now the last new product I just picked up from L'Oreal, and I don't have the sticker on here. It just says lip color, L'Oreal Paris lip color. So I will list it below what the actual name of it is. And I'm gonna have another video up after this one, and this liquid lip will be included in it, and I'm going to do lots of swatches. Of course, I will insert a quick swatch. I am wearing it today, but I'm going to have some comparisons of other dupes in my collection. If you're interested with that, they'll be posted next. This is really nice. This reminds me of the Dose of Colors formula a little bit and my Baby Bat. It's very thin. It goes down matte. Now this isn't as matte as the other ones. It kind of transferred a little bit here and there on my cup at work, and of course if you eat. It's not as long lasting as a Dose of Colors, but it is pretty long lasting. Like I said, I am wearing it today. This color, I even tore off the sticker of the color. This is Explore. I Explore. The other color I almost picked up was I Achieve, I believe, and it was like an orangey tony color, of course. But yeah, I really like this. I do have a couple other things like it in my collection, but I will continue to wear this. It's a very nice, it's almost what I would consider my nude color. You know, I don't like pinky colors that much, but this is a very nice nude. You know, you see, it doesn't come off. When I say it's not completely transfer proof, it is for the most part. I mean, you can rub it, but when I'm drinking, I can tell it comes off of my glass a little bit. So that's what I mean with not 100% transfer proof. But you can go around kissing people and you're not going to get this all over their face and stuff. So yeah, this is really nice. If you've seen a color that you were tempted to buy, I would say go ahead and get it. It was over $10 though. So when I say, yeah, this is maybe a dupe for some Dose of Colors, well, Dose of Colors is only a couple more dollars. So that is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, I like this. I will continue to wear it. And if you're interested to see some other dupes that this is like, you can watch my next video. And if I happen to post it before this, I will put it up in the cards for you. But yeah, that is some of the makeup I have been using here lately and testing out. I actually wanted to do a little update because I'm not buying as much makeup as I used to. When I say that, I buy more than what a normal person probably does, but I tried to cut back by Tony standards. But I was out of my Kat Von D liquid eyeliner in Mad Max. It's a brown color. I like brown liquid eyeliners. They're hard to come by. Benefit came out with their roller liner. Now this is a felt tip marker, not a brush, but this is fantastic. I've been using this for a couple of weeks now. It doesn't smudge, budge. It doesn't, you know, transfer up into your tear duct too much and make your eyes look funny and funky. You can go thin, you can go heavy. It's got a nice little tip on it. This is very nice. Very nice. If you were in the market for a new liquid liner, I would suggest you check this out. And I just wanted to do a quick update from my e.l.f. haul. I do like to say whether things are working out or not after I review them, because often I will do a first impression and my feelings completely change after I do those. And I have had a couple of things that I wanted to update everybody with. This e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter, I believe I liked it in the video I did on it. This is like a rock star product. I didn't realize how much I liked the jelly new trendy highlighters. This is really nice. I like this a lot. I'm glad I have it. I'm tempted to pick up every one that every brand is coming out with now, but I'm not. I know I like this. This works. It looks really pretty on my skin. Doesn't emphasize texture. It's awesome. I suggest you get this if you want a new highlighter. I know Wet n Wild, did they come out with some jelly ones? I'm not sure, but yeah, the e.l.f. one in Bubbly is fantastic. I'm also still going hard with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I am not going to buy the Tatcha Silk Canvas until I'm out of this. If I get some samples here and there, that's fine, but this has pretty much replaced that for me. I like this a lot. Another Rockstar product by e.l.f. I also had received this Ulta Under Eye Primer in my last haul. One of my hauls. It's okay. I'm not going to repurchase it. I'm going to use it until it's gone. What I really want to get my hands on is that e.l.f. Under Eye Primer stuff. But I'll use this up. It doesn't do anything special. I mean, it moisturizes underneath your eyes, but it doesn't do anything different from any other little eye cream you can pick up here and there. So that's my L'Oreal video and an update to a few products. I hope you liked my video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.